Welcome back for another Ixalan Draft League. This is Old Man Poole. We have an interesting pack here. So I've been telling myself that if I ever see a Vine Shaper Mystic first pick, I should just pick it, because I haven't played Merfolk literally at all in the format. I played against it, I have never played the deck. And it's because a lot of the time there's no like good, I don't know, it's hard for me to get into the deck because the cards are so linear. But we are also comparing it to Pirate's Cutlass, which I think is a pretty good first pick. It's colorless, it's going to go in most decks and be pretty good there. Ixalan's Binding, which is one of the best removal spells in the set, and Legion's Landing, which I haven't played yet, but seems pretty good. The 1/1 Vampire is a good raid enabler when that's relevant, and just making vampires late game is pretty powerful. And I don't know here. I don't think the pick is the Vine Shaper Mystic, even though, I don't know. Someday I'll have to play Merfolk. Do we want? I think I'm just going to take the Legion's Landing. I haven't a chance to play with it yet, and maybe it isn't even that great, but it seems good. I don't know, Pirate's Cutlass might just be a better pickup there. Okay, well, interesting. If we had picked... I'd say if we'd picked the Vine Shaper Mystic, Commended Speaker would be great here. Emperor's Vanguard I think is solid, but not nuts. Not something that you want to second pick most of the time. If we could just try and stay on Vampire theme. I don't think I've actually posted a Vampires deck for you guys yet, so that might be kind of fun. And pick up the Skymarch Bloodletter, which is one of the better vampire payoffs too. I guess it's probably between Bloodletter, Speaker, and Unfriendly Fire. Unfriendly Fire is quite good. White-Red does end up being just a pretty reasonable beatdown deck. Legion's Landing's probably not its best there, but it's not bad. Making vampires over and over and eventually going wide is pretty powerful. I think I'm gonna take the Bloodletter though. I wanna see if we can make this vampires deck go big here. Well, this is an excellent pack for vampires. I like Aegisaur quite a bit in vampires. It's a very good payoff. Kind of want to just take the Anointed Deacon and cut this, because the vampire deck I think is often kind of judged by how many Anointed Deacons you have. This card's been very impressive to me. 3 toughness actually has ended up being relevant in the format a lot too. And so if your opponent doesn't have combat tricks, a lot of times the Anointed Deacon blocks fairly well, in addition to helping you get in. Like Held in the Bloodstained too. Not quite as big on Vicious Conquistador, although it might be okay with Legion's Landing. Helps it flip a little bit earlier on. So yeah, I guess, honestly, the question is between Anointed Deacon and the Aegisaur. This is very, very good whenever it takes damage, just kind of going across the board and giving your creatures buffs. It's less of a vampire card, though. I think I'm going to take the vampire card. Someone else might take Bellowing Aegisaur and go into a different deck, but if you take Anointed Deacon, it's putting you into vampires, and I want to keep my neighbors from doing that if at all possible. Okay, this hand is less friendly to us. We can take a Legion's Judgment, which is a pretty reasonable removal spell. I'd like to have one, certainly, and maybe even a couple. There are some decks where that card pretty much just misses. It's horrible against other vampires, but a lot of decks, if you're playing against green or red primarily, a lot of times you do have a hit there. And killing off a creature, especially a big creature, is nice. I guess our other option is Desperate Castaways, which is kind of filler. I think you'll play it in vampires if you need 2-drops, especially if you have a Pirate's Cutlass or 2. But I think I'll take the Judgment here. Okay, Skyblade of the Legion, pretty easy pickup, pretty solid card. Don't hate Sleek Schooner, although it's not fantastic. A couple of good late red cards here, like late game. Stormflame Pyromancer has been impressive, so Suncrowned Hunters. Brazen Buccaneers is good too. I'm gonna take the Skyblade. Stay on theme as much as we can. Ooh. Probably Queen's Commission over a Queen's Base Soldier. The 1/1s with lifelink are very, very nice if we have Anointed Deacons in play, and I'm hoping we're going to get at least one more of those. I don't hate Queen's Base Soldier, but it's a little bit less exciting. Okay. Deadeye Plunderers is great for the right deck. Take a Direfleet Interloper, which I think is solid. Sunrise Seeker or Legion Conquistador. I am really wary to play this card. I feel like Vampires ends up with a lot of 3-drops in general anyway. It's just kind of low impact. You get a couple when you draw a couple when you play it, especially late game. I guess that's not bad, but if you draw like multiple 2/2s, that just feels really bad. There's a Pirate. Ugh. I think I'm gonna take the intro. Well, no, we'll take the Conquistador. It's early. Maybe if we get a bunch. Okay. I guess Demystify is a sideboard card here, or Unknown Shores. Maybe Unknown Shores is a little bit higher value. I don't know. Having one Demystify is nice, because if your opponent is playing like One with the Winds and stuff, and you Demystify it and drop their creature down to get blocked, it feels really good. On the other hand, Unknown Shores helps us splash. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Shores. I think Demystify will have another opportunity at. Okay, don't hate a Queen's Agent. Kind of expensive, but the lifelink, the big lifelinker, especially with like Anointed Deacons and other synergies, can be pretty good. I guess another Unknown Shores. Some really good late cards here. Shaper's Prince is great in Merfolk. Siren Lookout's pretty good in any blue deck. Another Queen's Agent. Okay, so I definitely don't think we're the only one drafting vampires. We got some playables. Oh, I'll put Legion's Judgment main deck. But nothing like really late that came around for us. Navigator's Ruin coming in last pick, as it should, I suppose. We could put those Unshown Shores to the test and pick up Burning Sun's Avatar, but even though I do think this card is absolutely absurd, Shining Imperial Aerosaur is very, very good too. And it's on colors. I think our Avatar's better, but it's actually probably even close. And this one's just so much easier for us to cast. Other noteworthy cards are probably just Slash of Talons. It's pretty much the only card we would hope to wheel. But I would definitely play it if we got it. Yeah, not an unhappy first pick there for sure. Okay, probably Skullduggery here. This card has been quite impressive to me. Just general good interaction. Has the potential of 2 for 1 your opponent for 1 mana, which is quite good. Skyterror is a very good card. Wild Growth Walker. I would like to play that sort of black-red Explorer deck someday if it manages to come to us, although it hasn't happened yet. Probably wheel Legion Conquistador. Might end up making the pick, especially if we're light on playables. Oh, wow! Well, alright then. We did it, boys. That's really good for us too, because that means that our 2 immediate neighbors probably aren't in vampires. Although I guess this is the only pack that really matters, but Sanctum Seeker is just absolutely absurd. Can vaporize your opponent late game, just Alpha Strike with a whole bunch of vampires. Pretty solid body on its own. There's some really good black cards here. Kitesail Freebooter is great. We'd play that. Vanquish the Weak, Skullduggery. We'd play a lot of stuff out of this pack, but Sanctum Seeker has just got to be the pickup. Yeah, that was great for us. Alright, this is a tough pack too. I think we're getting hooked up here on white-black though, which is nice. The Steadfast Armasaur has been very impressive to me. It doesn't fit straight into the Vampires deck, but it is a very, very good card. Anointed Deacon, on the other hand, I think we just need to pick up. You really want at least 2 of those, and maybe even 3 for the deck. Queen's Commission, Queen's Base Soldier, both playable but not exciting cards. But yeah, I do love Steadfast Armasaur though. If we weren't quite as Vampire Synergy, we would definitely pick that up. But Anointed Deacon, I think, is going to be better for this deck in particular. Alright, so the deck is coming together really well. Picking up that Sanctum Seeker 3rd just feels fantastic for us. I would like to get some more 2-drops, especially because you want to be able to flip Legion's Landing early if possible. Oh, that counts. I got Skyblade of the Legion here. Unfriendly Fire is a good one, and the only other exciting card in the pack. Certainly won't wheel anything we want there, but Skyblade's very good with Anointed Deacons. Swing with the 3/3 is pretty significant. Ooh. So I think people underrate Conqueror's Galleon. This card is fairly difficult to block. Effectively, you have to have 10 power on board for your opponent. You have to have 4 to crew it, which is not cheap. But if it flips, this is just massive card advantage. It's pairing against the Skymarch Bloodletter, though, which I think is one of the better vampire pickups, too. I think I'm just going to take the Conqueror's Galleon. This card is such big upside when it flips. You just get your best card back over and over. If you get, like, a removal spell, or even just a great card. I had a Conqueror's Galleon walk the plank one match, and it just felt stupid, because I just returned and played Walk the Plank every turn for 8 mana, or I guess 7 mana, or, excuse me, for 9 mana. Expensive effect, but just doing that consistently, that's so good late game, and just drawing cards in the mid game's powerful. I think this card is better. Scammer's Bloodletter was definitely a close pick there. But it shows the Conqueror's Galleon's not absurd or anything, but it is good. Oh, wow. Anointed Deacon this late's great. I think we might be one of the few Vampire drafters, maybe one other at the table. Okay, I think we're going to have enough playables. We already have 2 Unknown Shores. I want Demystify for the sideboard at this point. I guess Sorcerer's Skyglass. I'd say it's because it's colorless, and who knows, we might play it, but that's a lie. It's just like a ticket, so... Slash of Talons over the Direfleet Interloper. A little bit more removal interactions, good. Queen's Commission. March of the Drowned. I could see Seaton play with Sanctum Seeker and our Deacons. Although probably don't want to play it. Okay, yeah, this feels good. I think we are wide open here. Or at least we cut it well enough in the first pack that it made that second pack look pretty open. 3 Anointed Deacons is right where you want to be. Sanctum Seeker is just a bomb. Yeah, 3 Skyblade's Legion's pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about where our deck is. Right now, I guess we're looking for, obviously another bomb would be great, but just another couple of 2-drops, maybe a little bit more removal, like a Contract Killing would be pretty good, or even some Vanquish the Weeks. Rather not play probably both Queen's Agents. Yeah, so a little bit of removal, a little bit to fill out our curve on the bottom end. Okay, Dreamcaller Siren's pretty good. Not for us. I think it's just the Pirate's Cutlass here. I like Skymarsh Bloodletter, I like Bishop Soldier, fine. But Pirate's Cutlass is pretty good for equipping up Skyblades, great for putting on Vampire tokens. I think it's pretty good in Vampires in general, despite it kind of being a pirate-themed card. I'd like to get back that Bishop Soldier for sure, but that's just a pretty quality 2-drop in all decks. I don't know how often you'll end up getting it late. I like the Cutlass. Yeah, I don't know. If we can't win with this deck, there's something wrong with us, I'm pretty sure. Call to the Feast, I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious. I don't hate Mark the Vampire. I will play it in some decks. Getting like a Skyblade of the Legion or a Skymarsh Bloodletter equipped up is pretty good, but Call to the Feast is better, I think. Yeah, pretty solid here. Alright. Yeah, I think we scared off our neighbors off Vampires, because we're getting a bunch coming back this direction too. Play another Skyblade of the Legion. It's probably correct. Do we want Inspiring Cleric? How many? 3 2-drops right now. Cleric's less likely to come back for us, but 2s are more important than 3s. 4 life is pretty nice. We have a bunch of Anointed Deacons though. Sanctum Seeker. And a Cutlass. I think I'm going to take the Skyblade of the Legion. That might be insane. Maybe Inspiring Cleric's just better, but I want to make sure we have the 2s. Okay. Oh, wow. And this is just embarrassing. Getting really, really hooked up here. I think we want the Contract Killing. I think we just need removal that takes care of anything. But Skyblade Legion and the Blood Marcher are not terribly far behind. And a Deathless Ancient? Wow. Okay. That's great, too. Probably will take the place of our Queen's Agents. Okay, well, we finally ran into a pack that's not just super exciting for us. Don't really love Vicious Conquistador, even with your playing like things like Pirate's Cutlass. We're just not that aggressive. I think I'm going to take the Direfleet Interloper. Don't think we're going to play it. We have 1 Demystify already for the sideboard, though. Yeah. Paladin of Bloodstained, also a great pickup. 4 Goring Ceratops, I really wish that card was good. I wish Dinosaurs was good in general, but I think they're been left out in the cold a little bit. Okay, we're drying up a little bit here, but those first few packs were just absurd for us. It's another Enchantment Keeper. Maybe we'll end up having to play like a Queen's Agent after all. Ooh, do we want Mark of the Vampire in this deck? We have Pirate's Cutlass. We have some other things to get us through, and actually a lot of our cards have lifelink already. Call to the Feast, Paladin, yeah, I guess Queen's Commission, maybe not tons. Yeah, well, where do we want this Heartstopper? Heartstopper's not a bad sideboard card against some decks. I think I'm gonna take Mark. Okay, Queen's Commission, nice to have. I think I'm glad we picked up the Skyblade, although maybe it would come around. I guess we got 5 there. That sweet foil, yeah. Plains. I think this deck just ended up being really good. Probably not going to play Queen's Agent. I think we'd just rather be a little bit lower on the curve. Windstrider. Okay. Well, I don't know. We're probably going to play 23 here. Conqueror's Galleon kind of rewards you for, or like kind of fixes your flood late game. And so does Legion's Landing as well. Let's group our creatures out. So it says we only have 14 creatures. That's a little bit erroneous because we have a bunch of token makers. So we're really only playing 6 non-creatures. I think we do want all of these. His deck might have been a little bit better if we'd ended up with a couple of Vampire Zeals, but man, I cannot complain. This deck looks kind of stupid, honestly. Like, probably the highest power level deck that I've had in the format. Maybe we don't even want Conqueror's Galleon. Maybe we just want to be lower to the ground, more aggressive. It's really nice that like an Anointed Deacon can crew it on its own, though. Man, I have no idea what to cut. So maybe Slash of Talons. We'll bring that in if we need it. It's a good card against some decks, but it's less good against others. Maybe Legion's Judgment by the same argument. We just have so many cards that we can play to go up the board. It really does put us light on creature or light on interaction, but I just like all these. Like Queen's Commission I think is kind of borderline a lot of time, but with 3 Anointed Deacons, this represents like a 2-for-1 and 6 life a lot of the time. Yeah, our deck looks stupid good, I think. Yeah, I don't know what else to say beyond that. I don't think we're going to play Mark. I don't think the deck needs it, and the blowout potential is there. Alright, again, can't complain. Let's add some lands. Yeah, we definitely want to be high on white. We want to be 10. Could do 10-7. I guess Sanctum Seeker and Deathless Ancient are double black. So is Contract Killing. We really do want to be able to play a Skyblade on turn 2, though. No. Alright, just 9-8. Okay, the deck's cool. See you guys for match 1.